What's up, guys? Just want to do a quick video on my POE 0.5 league start plans, just because that's what you do when there's a new league. I just want to share with you guys in case you guys are trying to find something to play, or if you're interested at all. So let's get right into it. Obviously, we're walking around as a bear. We're playing the bear druid. I didn't play this last season when it came out, just because I usually try to stay away from the new stuff right when it comes out, just so other people can figure out what's best, and it's usually pretty expensive right when it comes out. So we're gonna try it now. So if you haven't played it yet, this would be a good time to try and play it. Um, so yeah, because a lot of people will be playing. Didn't mean to go on this map. A lot of people will be playing snipe, ice shot snipe, and twisters. So there's a lot of probably more diversity. But yeah, so we're playing druid, big fat chud, slapping our belly, one hand gameplay. So I'll go over the setup quick. Yeah, we have Maul, Ferocious Roar, Rampage, Furious Slam, Wide Calamity, Lunar Assault, and Herald of Ice. I'll throw the guide I'm using in the description. I'll go over it quick here after I'm done with the map, just because I'm not good enough to make a better guide than people have already made for Druid after playing it for a whole season. So we're just gonna own that. So we'll go do a quick map here just to show what it looks like. I think Steaming Springs is okay. Hopefully we won't die. So we're on like T5, T6 maps because I didn't want to take it all the way to T15 when league starts. Gonna happen anyway. So basically, it's pretty simple. You just get your rage up, which will already recharge because we're shaman, and then you maul to stand up, and then rampage. You don't have to maul; it just makes the cast time quicker because you don't have to do the stand up animation. And then you just hold down one button. You start eating Doritos with the other hand. You're good to go. There's some other tech. So you have Lunar Assault, obviously. You freeze. You get this buff, which gives you cold damage, and then you can start proccing your Herald of Ice a bit better. You'll see that starts chaining. And once you get the full setup, end game setup, you basically have screen wide clear, and it's kind of crazy. But even early on, it's pretty good. You just have to watch your buff and refresh it every like 30 seconds, and then obviously watch your rage. And I unfortunately picked the packs of chilled ground, so we're getting slowed a lot. But yeah, you can imagine just once you have higher move speed and better rage sustain, just like you can just probably clear the map in one rampage. Early on, it's still really good though, low effort. You only really need a talisman to get this going. You don't need the Herald of Ice chaining, because you can see I was doing it earlier without that. It just helps with your clear a lot, and it's pretty visually satisfying. So I'll try to find the boss. So the single target's the only problem the build really has. It's not even that big of a problem. It's really good actually. Just not as good as like I shot snipe and monk one shot shenanigans. So we'll see. You also don't want to level as bear. You can, and you'll have a fine time probably. But Wyvern is just objectively way better. Even though they're nerfing it, it's not enough to make you want to play a bear during leveling. I think any slow build during leveling sucks. Or like, holy cow, you guys are destroying me. Not sucks, but just is a lot slower than like Wyvern, or like it's basically you're just basically playing a Titan but slightly better, or a Warrior but slightly better. So, because you can't really get Rampage going that early on, so you're running Maul and Furious Slam, which isn't the greatest leveling setup. It's kind of slow. Where the heck is this boss? Yeah, so once you get move speed, ramping with your tree and stuff, this is a lot faster, but still pretty fast considering the state of the game we're in. Alright, so here's the boss. Ideally, you want to go in with your freeze buff all the way up, because you're probably not going to freeze the boss that fast. Then you need to get your Walking Calamity, which really helps with single target, and then you just keep rampaging. You see it's like not one-shotting the boss, but it does a shit ton of damage, so it's good enough. That's pretty consistent through T15 maps, and then it only gets better. You can also turn this on during maps, and it'll help you clear a lot, but you don't need to. We'll go talk over some of the tech here. Actually, I think we already did that, so we don't need to. So gear is pretty simple. It's all just 1x gear. But this isn't standard, so slightly worse than what you're gonna, or better than what you're gonna get in League. Alright, so here's the guides I'm using. So this is Ronnery's Bear Guide. really detailed guide. I'd follow this if you're gonna play Rampage Bear. Goes from starting to end game. If you want to start Bear, you can definitely do that. He has the whole thing here. You just run Maul, Furious Slam, pretty much, and then you get Walking Calamity when you can. He's also using Shockwave totems, so I tried, but they didn't help a ton, so I didn't use them. But it's pretty good. And then, but this is the actual leveling build I follow. A guy that dies made a really good. He does some speed runs. He made a really good one on Wyvern Druid. It's absolutely crazy single target and clear, and you use like 2 skills. So you basically just start with. It starts really rough with these skills. Once you get Wing Blast and Rend, though, it kind of powers up. You just get your power charges here, and then get the lightning buff with Rend. Then you can get Pounce for movement. And then Oil Barrage is just stupid broken. They're nerfing it a little bit, so probably won't be as crazy. I think you'll still do crazy single target. Lingering Illusion helps with your charge generation, and then if you're running Druid or Wyvern, I'd run Oracle. I can show my skill tree quick. Here. So yeah, it's just my skill tree. This helps with tank a lot. And then Pass Not Taken, there's some really good nodes here. Like you can get crazy flat here. Some gain is lightning. Some other stuff that's around. Or you can also just go and enable crits for more damage. The other stuff doesn't help us too much. But yeah, next skill I'd probably get enable crits and start speccing into crit if I were to keep going Wyvern. I think my plan right now is to start leveling as Wyvern, and then once I get mid maps to switch to Bear once I have some gear for it, because Wyvern is just better early on. And I think it probably, we'll have to see with the nerfs, but it has a higher like single target damage ceiling for sure. The clear is just not super fun with Rend, even though you can get this the same Herald of Ice chaining going and some stuff with like Blink and whatnot for speed and Pounce. But I mean, it's Rend still. It's like a good skill, but it gets boring after a while. It's not very satisfying. But Oil Barrage is just stupid broken, so I think it's going to be more reliable early on in maps and definitely during campaigns, so definitely start that. But yeah, that's my plan. I'll put the guides I'm using in the description. Have a great league, guys. That's all.